Hello there. It is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome to Star Wars. Welcome to Star Wars. Welcome to Star Wars. It's your first time being here. Welcome to Comics with Katarn, where I do a first-time read-through and reaction to the brand new Star Wars comics of the week. Zach Taft, Mr. Napkicks. Hello there. Sorry you're late. Had to find an airspeeder in rush hour on Coruscant. Well, you know how it is. And then you got to hold out for a color that you really like. Has the right capabilities. Well, I'm glad you made it. Oh, hello there indeed. Micronesian Tem, Kyle, Silas, how you doing, man? I'm so glad you made it. Agreed, Dr. Holocron. No Bad Batch spoilers in the chat, just in case anyone hasn't had, the chance to watch it. It did come out today, so I will say that it was fantastic, but I'm not going to say anything else. Unoriginal username, hello there. Silas and Sawyer, I'm glad you guys could make it. We've got some great comics today. I'm actually really excited. Starting with Darth Vader, issue number 30. All Her Shadows. I gotta say, this handmaiden thing is getting a little bit out of hand here. Out of glove of Darth Vader. I'm enjoying it, but it feels a little silly. I don't know how else to put it. I think Greg Pak is killing it. He's coming up with great ideas and new places to take Darth Vader, and it is possible to have these little altruistic moments that we've seen with him, because he does in fact have good in him, but it shouldn't be accessed very often. Leave that for Luke to do in Return of the Jedi, there's a reason that Ahsoka failed to bring it out of him during Twilight of the Apprentice. So if Sabe had what it takes to have him go and rescue her like a couple issues ago, we need to do that sparingly. We can't make Vader like a big teddy bear. It's not gonna it's not gonna fly. But then we also have the High Republic issue number 4 and High Republic Adventures issue number 2 following this. But we're gonna start with Darth Vader here because I'm just too excited for this one. Alright, without further ado, let's do it, shall we? All Her Shadows. All Her Shadows. Under the tutelage of Darth Vader, Sabe, former handmaiden of Padme Amidala, has slipped further under the influence of the Empire. Seeking to liberate their companion from Darth Vader's grasp or put an end to her desecration of Padme's memory, Sabe's fellow handmaidens apprehended the assassin, Ochi of Bestoon. Using Ochi and his security clearance, the handmaiden Dorme boarded the Executor, posing as Sabe to track down her whereabouts. Dorme discovered that Sabe had been dispatched to Skako Minor to assassinate Jewel Tambor. Moments later, Dorme's cover was blown by Darth Vader. On Skako Minor, Jewel Tambor attempted to sway Sabe to his side to no avail, as Sabe followed orders and shot her target down. And it was totally a last-second reversal, too. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. I didn't see it coming. I really thought that they built Jewel Tambor up to be this big guy that was potentially even going to be a formidable antagonist for Vader, at least for a second. Not even the case. Loading dock of the Executor. Erte, what's taking so long? Calm down, Sashay. Rabe's just getting into position. Shunk. Yes, I've just plugged in. And Dorme left a little data packet for us, just like she said she would. According to this, Sabe's been sent on a mission to Skako Minor to find a revolutionary named Jewel Tambor and kill him. That's right. I totally forgot that she was wearing the protocol droid. That's hilarious. Kill him? She's not an assassin. We don't know who she is any longer. She's been working from this Imperial command ship, serving Darth Vader, the monster who killed Padme, the queen we devoted our lives to protect. She must have some kind of plan. Either way, our plan remains the same. We have to save her or stop her. Rabe, get back on board. We're heading to Skako Minor as soon as Dorme returns. Shh. What? Dorme might be a little late. Oh, I see. Dorme might be a little late. Fuck. Well, at least now you have a visual on her. Where are you taking me? Shut up, handmaiden. You're not asking the questions around here. Where are we taking her, Lord Vader? What do you want, handmaiden? Nothing from you. You are Dorme. You served Padme Amidala during the Separatist crisis. You blame me for her death and attacked me with your fellow handmaidens on Naboo. Did you still think you could kill me? You are not my concern, Lord Vader. Of course. You came for Sabe. He's just reading her emotions like a book. Like, you can't hide anything from this Dark Lord of the Sith. Yeah! Oh, man, it wouldn't be Vader unless Ochi gets slammed into something at some point. That is why you brought her here, assassin. What? Me? I thought she was Sabe. You wanted to be rid of Sabe. And you hoped to rescue her. But Sabe serves me now. Of her own free will. No. I want this panel framed and put on my wall. Just... it's... Ouchie. Ouchie of Bestoon over here. Ouchie! Oh, don't act like you care about him now, girl. Come on. Your concern for the assassin betrays you. Sabe would not waste her pity on him. You don't know what you're talking about. She was always the best of us. She would never... The best of you. Then perhaps you should follow her lead. The clapback from Vader. And claim the same power. Nice. It's true. Sabe really has risen in ranks. I mean... Vader is able to offer her quite a lot, especially in a time when the galaxy, and Naboo in particular, has been, like, thrust into such disarray. Like, there's something to be said for, like, the Empire seeming attractive and power seeming attractive when you feel like you don't have any power over what's going on your home world, you know? Thank you, Silas. I appreciate that. Lord Vader, I see what you're going for here, but Sabe's already a slippery customer. I don't know if you really want another... Ah! Ah, hey! What? Amazing. Ochi's just like a bowling ball this episode. I do not care what people think they believe. Only that they serve my purpose. Well, lucky for me, I guess. I'll never serve you. And neither does Sabe. Look at her putting her dukes up. Like, what do you... Come on. We shall see. Brental 4. Sabe! Sabe shot Jewel! Get her! Watch out! Damn, she's just killing everybody now. Actually, no. Look at him. He's fully upside down. That's a Wilhelm scream. That's an... Ow! Oh my god, that's how you're extracted? Literally big ol' like grabbers? God, that can't be comfortable. Oh, and they grab Jewel Tambor's corpse as well. Okay, I guess they need confirmation of the kill. The Claw came and saved them in the last second. How is he, Zed? You shot him in the upper chest, Commander. Skako hearts are lower in their abdomens. I definitely included that in your briefing. Well, that was definitely not included in my briefing. I had no idea. So you're saying that this motherfucker's not about to die? But no worries. I'll just finish the job and... No! I want him alive. I'm a forensic droid, you know. I'm supposed to dissect corpses, not patch them up. You didn't kill me. That's not what I'm here for. Believe me, it's a surprise to me, too. I just had to prevent you from attacking the Imperial garrison on Skako Minor, so Lord Vader wouldn't kill everyone in your camp in retribution. If you really think that's what your master would do, why do you serve him? I've just saved hundreds of lives that you were about to throw away. Do not presume to judge me. Well, he'll need more attention later, but I've stopped the internal bleeding and patched the rebreather. All right, Commander Sabe. I will not reclaim Skako Minor. Yet. First, I'll kill Darth Vader. Well, there wasn't much point in saving your life then, was there? You don't think I can do it? I've seen hundreds of people attempt it. It has not turned out well for any of them. Including you. He sliced me in half 1/30th of a second, and I was just standing there. Well, I absolutely won't just be standing there. What? What's going on? Is the ship under attack? Clang, clang, clang. Oh, damn. There's so much, like, manual coupling and, like tractor beams. No, thank you. Not in this issue. First, they got scooped up by those giant claws, and now... Look at... You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, like, the Reavers in Firefly. How they would have, like, those little... Like, the cords, and, like, they were almost like tentacles that would just, like, attach to other ships. Form a seal, and then they'd pretty much do exactly what's happening here. Like, totally giving me Firefly, like, Reaver vibes here. I haven't just been buying scrap to build rebreathers the last 6 years. I've also been buying droids. Specifically, I've been buying droids who were killed by Darth Vader. Hello again. No fucking way. You've just been like... What is this? Is it an army of droids that Vader himself is... Oh my goodness. Hello again. What the hell? And this isn't the splash page? There's more? There are a lot of them. Scrounged and hawked after various battles before the Imperial cleanup squads arrived. With databanks full of information about their last moments. So I've analyzed his moves, his abilities, his strengths, his weaknesses. That's fucking cool. That's actually really fucking cool. He's been... Like, wow. Just analyzing every way that he's used to kill a droid. And he can, like, use that information to try and come up with counterattacks. I can't recall another time that a character has gone to this length. This is a cool, unique idea of a way to try and attack Vader. I dig it. I like it. He has no weaknesses. Debatable. I know he has at least one. You. Is she gonna be used as bait? Ugh. What are you uffing about? Is it just reacting to what's happening? Dorme's definitely on that shuttle. I saw them with my own eyes. It's a trap. Of course it is. Let's get a black series of frickin' Keira Knightley in a protocol droid outfit, because that's just an amazing visual. Unoriginal, totally. Jewel Tambor about to pull a Taskmaster, copy Vader's moves. That's exactly what's going on here. Fidel. No! What are you doing? I left the data for you. You should be tracking Sabe. I'm not in the business of sacrificing one sister to save another. So you've sacrificed us all. Okay. There's no way that 4 Natalie Portman knockoffs can take out the Dark Lord, and I'm sure they know that. So what's the play here? Are they here to sacrifice themselves? Like, we're all gonna die together? We're just, like, symbolically, because we won't leave you behind? I think it's gonna go the other way, and he's gonna bring them all to heel, and they're all gonna just, like, be convinced. Somehow. I don't know. What if he ends up with a whole cadre of handmaidens? I don't think they're gonna last very long, but, like, are they all about to die here? Oh, we're doing it! We're doing it! Whoa! We're jumping! Good. This is intense. You were hungry for this fight. I can feel your fear. Amazing. And your anger. Soon, you will be ready. Just handling them. One-handed, as he does. I've noticed that Vader likes to just, like, do everything one-handed when he feels he's fighting an inferior opponent. He'll only get a good grip on his saber when he's fighting, like, Luke at full strength, for example. Or, like, Kenobi when the fight started turning against him. Sawyer, you and me both. You served Padme Amidala. She believed in order. Now the only hope for order lies with me. Sabe understands. Imagine what you could accomplish if you joined her in my service. Like, there it is. There's the offer. Is this a... okay. I thought it was a double page. There's the offer that I was expecting, but... look at the look on her face. She's not interested. She's gonna be like, I'd rather die than serve you. Erte. Confirmed. Beep. What? You've lost, Lord Vader. Haha. Gotta love the spirit, huh? When we fought on Naboo, we knew we couldn't defeat you. I'm loving Ochi's just like commentary literally from behind a rock during this epic scene. So Erte used the opportunity to tap into your armor. We just got an incomplete jumble of code, but we cross-referenced it with the old tech from the Republic days. And Erte eventually teased out 47% of your command codes. Dorme and Rabe used them to tap into your flagship's self-destruct mechanisms. Wait, what? And we've just obtained the activation code. We just want Sabe. And you would kill thousands for her. Then you are ready. Well, do it. Lord Vader?
My lord, this is Admiral Piet. We have just received a transmission from Jewel Tambor.
Vader, I have your pet. Come and get her. What do you want, handmaiden? Ladies, come on. It's a hostage situation with a revolutionary lunatic. Sabe's as good as dead. Oh, this is Ochi talking, of course. Ladies, come on! It's a hostage situation with a revolutionary lunatic. Sabe's as good as dead. And if you blow up Vader's destroyer, you're dead. Just cut your losses and get out of here. Lord Vader, if this is how we save Sabe, we are at your service. And there it is. Great. Amazing. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is a ludicrous story, but I'm really enjoying it. Like, I feel like we jumped the shark issues and issues ago, but like this weird like Charlie's Angels dynamic that we've created, and Ochi just being like the weird like sitcom neighbor who just shows up and has wisecracks. Like at this point, I don't know. It's approaching like a fever pitch, but I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to see what happens next. The real question is how many of these handmaidens are going to die? Because I guarantee you we're not holding on to the whole cadre. Like, we're going to start losing them. I just hope that Dorme and Sabe survive. They're my favorites. Padme is not impressed. I know, right? This shenanigans that's going on right now, I feel like if Padme were aware of this, she'd be spinning in her grave so fast that it would be a more reliable engine than a Tesla. Oh my goodness. Next up in 31, are we finally gonna get Vader versus Jewel Tambor? Because look at him walking out of the mist like he's from WWE right here. This is a full-on like fight card promo. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is gonna be dope. Oh man. Alright, switching gears. Alright, and now we're rewinding several hundred years. For Star Wars, The High Republic, issue number 4. Enter the Herald. Are you a Nautilin? Maybe. A Nautilin that had an accident. And, if your skin wasn't bluey purple, I'd think you weren't wearing pants. So I'm glad that's made a distinction there. Let's go. High Republic, issue number 4. Enter the Herald. The High Republic, Balance of the Force, Chapter 4, The Herald of the Open Hand. Tensions are rising as Jedha's Festival of Balance approaches. The Convocation of the Force hopes the festivities will bring the various churches and religions of the Holy City together, but mistrust and hostility run wild. Jedi Vildar Mak and Maddie Cathly were caught sneaking into the Temple of the Kyber with disgraced former Guardian of the Wills Tay Sirik. Sirik was expelled, leaving Vildar and Maddie to investigate the alleged robbery of a Kyber statue from the temple's corridors. But you can't keep a good Sephi down. Tay snuck back into the temple with his faithful droid, Scott, only to discover a bomb planted outside Archivist Zumeg's office. A bomb that seconds later tore a hole in the temple's wall. That's right. And Vildar got, like, thrown... I thought he got thrown out the building, but I guess he just got, like, thrown down by the blast.
Jedi Mac, you need to lie back. Let the Tragia leaves do their work.
This is ridiculous. What's wrong with an hour in a Kolto bath?
Vildar, please. Listen to Representative Souza Lee. She's trying to help.
Honestly, though, like, I'm with Vildar on this one. Well, is this pre-Drengir or post-Drengir? Because if this was post-Drengir, I wouldn't be down with a bunch of random self-aware leaves touching me. Bad memories. The Convocation Building, Jeddah. Maddie, we need to check on Archivist Zumeg.
No, you need to heal. Archivist Zumeg.
Wait. What aren't you telling me?
Jedi Mac, Vildar. Archivist Zumeg passed into the garden beyond this morning.
He's dead?
I'm so sorry.
Then it was all for nothing.
Vildar, you deflected the bomb used the Force to protect them from the blast. To protect us. Archivist Orinali is only alive because of you.
He pulled a Kanan. But it wasn't enough.
The Guardians of the Wills will have the perpetrator in custody.
Tay Sirik. Why is it always Tay Sirik? You record everything, don't you, droid? So you can show us why Sirik was skulking around the Archivist's offices. Don't suppose you speak, do you, droid? Don't suppose you speak droid, do you?
Afraid not, but I examined Scoot when you were getting your greenery applied. The explosion scrambled his memory core, not to mention cracked his holocams. Which some would say is rather convenient, considering the accusations against his master.
Accusations are a little more than conjecture at this point.
But you saw him with the explosive. You called out the warning.
Yes. But what if I was wrong?
What indeed, big guy?
What, he planted a bug in there? Of course he did. The Temple of the Kyber. What was that?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. I'm the only one who listens, after all.
Look at this massive bird dude in sandals. You don't see that every day. No, you weren't. Oh, nice. He just goes straight in and plucks it out of his ear.
Hey, hands off!
What is that?
Nothing at all.
A comm bud.
Vildar, where are you going?
Oh, that's where it went? That's the trouble with ears like this. Things get lost in there. I haven't seen that in months. Then you won't miss it now. Psh! Jerk. Still want to plead your innocence, traitor? Would it make any difference?
Whatever you think of me, I was trying to deactivate the detonator.
Because you've been discovered.
No, to save everyone's lives.
And of course you slammed the door.
I mean, when has anyone believed a word I say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
The audience believes you, Tay Sirik. We know the truth.
The Convocation of the Force.
Jedi Mac, I understand from Representative Florent that you discovered the accused with the explosive device in his hand yourself.
Kilan Tadara, Church of the Force representative. Yes,
But now you question whether he was to blame at all.
Oh, this is a double page, isn't it? Yep.
Vildar just isn't sure.
Maddie.
And if there is any doubt, surely we should investigate.
Maddie. Tarna Miak, Sorcerer of Tund.
There will be an investigation. The Guardian of the Wills are investigating. This Tay Sirik is known to them, after all.
And that's precisely my point, Representative Miak. My own dealings with Sirik have been frustrating, to say the least. What if my initial impressions colored my judgment? I may have jumped to a conclusion, much like the Guardians themselves. Well, that's mighty self-aware of you, Vildar, and I appreciate it. You're gonna end up being the sole voice of reason that stops him from getting totally hung out to dry. He's just being scapegoated at this point, because, like, he's a nuisance to the various sects on Jeddah, you know?
The Guardians of the Wills do not make assumptions.
I didn't mean...
Captain Viss himself is handling the situation personally. And that's the problem. From what we understand, there's history between Tay and Oakland Vis. Bad blood, even. Padawan Cathly. I'm sorry, Representative Killen, but if he's innocent, the matter is being dealt with. In the meantime, the official story is that the explosion was caused by a buildup of gas in the catacombs beneath the temple.
A buildup of gas?
It is good for the people. Master Liban, maybe you could explain matters to your associates while we prepare for the next session.
Yes, Representative, of course.
Really? You're just going to put a spin on this? I did not expect this level of, like, weird bureaucracy from, like, just a bunch of spiritual groups coming together. Like, this isn't the Republic. What's going on here?
Buildup of gas. Just tell people what happened. It's good to finally see you again, Vildar Mac. I trust my Padawan has been looking after you. Yes, I only died nearly twice.
Thanks, Vildar. That's great.
I understand your concerns. Really, I do. This is such a delicate time, both for Jeddah and the Convocation. The Festival of Balance is only days away, an attempt to encourage dialogue between the various Force factions within the city walls.
A festival that is entirely unnecessary, utterly artificial, and has caused more trouble than good.
Ah, may I introduce my aide, Jedi Olivia Zeveron. She also has issues with some of the decisions made by this council. As do I, in all honesty, but we must be careful. On Jeddah, we are but pilgrims and can make no demands when a consensus has been reached.
A consensus that we disagreed with.
But one that was made all the same. Even if we wanted to, the Jedi Order can't be seen to interfere unless the Guardians themselves ask for our help. And they're not asking. Indeed, and it appears we are out of time.
The Jedi Order is being shut out of Jeddah. What do they say about rest in the wicked?
Presenting Worth Plouth, Herald of the Path of the Open Hand.
Oh, damn. And here they come. Look at this guy. I seriously think that he's a Nautilin who just, like, took an axe to the tentacles, and that really, like, freaks me out.
Welcome to Jeddah, Herald.
I am Kelant Datara, representative of the Church of the Force and chair of the Convocation. I understand that you and your organization wish to join our number.
On the contrary, Representative. I am here to call for the immediate disbanding of this travesty of a council.
What? Serene, please, let him speak.
We of the Path of the Open Hand believe in the sanctity of the Force. There are those among you who repeatedly abuse its power, manipulating the Force for their own ends. The Lanto, the Matukai, the Jedi. Warren Val, the Matukai. This is ridiculous. The Matukai respects the Force in all matters, as do our friends, the Lanto.
Yes, we channel its power, but only for the good of the natural world.
But have you considered the effect such meddling has on the rest of the galaxy? There are always consequences. The use of the Force here on Jeddah limits its power elsewhere, creating a dangerous imbalance in the very fabric of the universe. You are denying millions the protection the Force brings. With all due respect, Herald, that is not how the Force operates.
Not according to your understanding, Master Jedi. But your understanding is wrong.
Oh my. Them's fighting words.
Of all the arrogance, this is preposterous.
Spoken like a true abuser of the Force.
Tell me, Representative, are your robes crimson to hide that blood that stains your hands? Representative Killan, I refuse to be addressed in this manner. The Disciples of the Wills are one of the oldest and most respected orders on Jeddah. Yes, we are aware of that, Elris. Herald, the Convocation was established to promote understanding and debate between our various orders. And yet you have refused to acknowledge our concerns, to consider our truth.
If disbanding is out of the question, it is.
Then I suggest an alternative course of action.
The immediate prohibition of all Force manipulation until our theory can be fully investigated.
Prohibition? As in, stopping us from using the Force? Surely we aren't taking this seriously, Killan. To even contemplate such a request. Representatives, please, if I could speak. Herald, even if what you say is true, and nothing in our histories suggests it is, A decree to limit the use of the Force goes beyond the purview of this committee. We cannot simply suggest that believers abandon millennia of tradition based on such unfounded supposition. Unfounded supposition. If you could provide proof of your claims, you would dismiss it out of hand. I feared that this would be a waste of time. Harold, perhaps if I could say something. Enough has been said, Mr. Dobbs. Now is the time for action. That doesn't sound good. None of this is good. Coming? You should have let Mr. Dobbs speak. I'm sure he had something very wise to say. Faithful of Jeddah, the moment has come for you to know the truth about this city, about the organization that governs your religions. I have just been thrown from the Convocation building for daring to question their authority, for daring to hold a belief contrary to their own. Oh, he's gonna whip up the usuals. The rubes of Jeddah. They're gonna buy into it. I have been told that my views are preposterous, my concerns without merit, but let me ask you this. Is it wrong to question those who lie to us? Is it wrong to demand the truth? Oh, what are you doing? What's going on around the corner here? I have it on good authority that the venerable Yakombi were recently insulted and attacked when they petitioned to join the Convocation. They barely escaped with their lives. That's not what happened. Well, not really. Are we surprised? No, because the Convocation exists only to further its own agenda, to maintain a lie that places the entire galaxy in danger. Why, even as I approached the chamber, I overheard a plot to deceive you, the good people of Jeddah. Earlier today, there was an explosion at the Temple of the Kyber, a disaster that killed a senior disciple and left many others injured. You have been told it was an accident, but that is not the case. The explosion was a deliberate attack upon the city, the blast caused by a thermal device. Harold, please, that is enough! And here we have a member of the Convocation, a sorcerer of Tund no less, a coven whose crimes are legion, whose treachery is legend. I implore you to stop. This isn't helping anyone. And there you have it, my friends. I am to be silenced, muzzled. Guardians, ask yourself this. Why would the Convocation lie to you? Why would they conceal an act of terrorism? To protect their precious festival? To protect their reputation? Damn, he's just going full Alex Jones. Also, how long was he standing out there that he heard that entire prior conversation about covering up the blast? Man. Where were the Guardians? Just like no one's in the hallway? To protect their reputation? Or is the truth more insidious? Is it because one of their own was behind the attack? The sorcerers, the Makutai, maybe even the Jedi? Yeah, why would they lie? We want to know. We demand to know. Oh no. This is turning ugly. You heard what Master Liban said. We should only act if asked. And you believe that, do you? I barely know what to believe. Defilers of the Force! Liars and deviants! Ah! Hey, you can't do that! Let him speak! Guardian brutality! Still want to wait? Do we have any choice? What the fuck is that? Holy shit. What am I looking at? Everyone needs to calm down. I fear the time for diplomacy is over, Jedi Mac. We must... Representative. It's like an eldritch horror. What? And just like transfixed. What? What is happening? Monsters! Oh, God. There are monsters everywhere! Oh, no! Okay. Oh, fuck. I see what happened. That's horrifying. And very much coordinated by the Herald of the Path of the Open Hand. He wanted to cause a big old ruckus, gather a crowd, and then alter the perception of the sorcerer, make him fear for his life, and then he just... Oh, it's a mass casualty event. He's just killing all these civilians. Oh, this is bad. Is that the Nameless? Is that the Nameless from I thought it looked different before. No goddamn. Oh my god. Just hiding behind a crate. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. How the hell are they going to sort this out? This is a PR disaster. Oh god, they're going to have to fully take out the sorcerer, aren't they? The representative. They can't turn him back. They have to fight him. The Battle of Jeddah has begun. As the Herald of the Open Hand stokes the fires of Jeddah, Vildar Mac and Maddie Cathley are overcome by uncontrollable fear. All the while, Tay Sarek is a prisoner of the Guardians of the Wills. Can he use the chaos to escape? And who are the mysterious strangers ransacking the Temple of the Kyber? Is nowhere safe. Yeah, the Battle of Jeddah is about to be insane. Freaking nameless, man. Cool. Alright, and we have one more. That was awesome. And now we come to it. The High Republic Adventures. Issue number 2. Turf War with the Dan Grax. Hell yeah. Let's go. By Daniel Jose Alder. Look at this cover. It's so colorful. There's even a moon back there. Actually, maybe he's a Duros. I take it back. Undercover. Undercover with a bunch of unruly pirates in the middle of a vicious turf war. Having the time of my life. Alright, everyone, listen up. Here's the deal. Nobody knows I'm a Padawan, except Dex, and he won't tell. As far as everyone else is concerned, I'm just some kid along for the ride. That's right, young mustachioed Dex. And that's how it's gonna stay. We've been watching the Dankrak's ship for a while now, and they haven't shown up, which means time to get a little closer. Gear up for maximum chaos. Just want to make sure you're coming with, kid. It might get hectic on there. Who knows? What? Yeah, perfectly fine. Why wouldn't be? Why wouldn't I be? One question, though. The law's always on his back. Is Coromant singing one of those ballads about himself? But Big Coromant always on the attack. I really want to hear how this song is supposed to go. Of course he is. He wrote most of them. Gah, what's that? Smeet Bobachuk Argast. Excuse you? That's not a who. That's a who, not a what. His name's Abadu. Keeps the venom scabbard up and running for us. Also an excellent pilot. What's going on, Abadu? I definitely didn't. She didn't mean any harm. I definitely didn't, Mr. Abadu. How's the hyperdrive upgrade going? Kara kipa ancha. Abadu bobaka. Alright, why don't you stay on board and keep at it then? Everyone else? Let's do some rowdy reconnaissance. I feel like this is Guardians of the Galaxy right now. Everyone's outfits, just this assembled crew. Rowdy reconnaissance. Man, she was really a rascal back in the day. Arkic? Arkic Vaughn. What is it, sire? Scanners show a smaller craft approaching the Grim Devourer. Looks like it's trying to blend in with some space debris nearby. Mars? Let's blow them out of the sky! What the hell are you? He's the same race as Terra Sinube, but he's like all tatted up. Or maybe it's like paint. Lavalox version. Either way, he's a colorful character. Simmer down, Lavalox. I have a better idea. The Force is telling me they've probably spent most of their crew to explore our ship, so theirs is unguarded. The Force is telling... Is that just a turn of phrase, or is this guy a Force-sensitive pirate, I wonder? If he is, he might recognize that the Padawan is Force-sensitive if they meet. Prepare to board Mars Kanata's ship! The Dank Grax. The Dank Grax are pretty sweet. I like this ship design. It's almost like an Arc 170... missing a whole chunk of the nose. I dig it. Truth is, okay, here's the plan. Being undercover is a lot easier than I thought it would be. We break into teams, scour the ship for anything that'll tell us who the Dankrax are working with, what their plan is, etc. Quiet, Sean, and Therm, take the lower levels. Dex and I will handle the bridge. You got it. But maybe that's because this is the real me after all. And it's when I have to be a Padawan that I'm actually undercover. Alak Coromont, take the kid and see what you can find on the gunner station. Yee!
Oh, there's a droid here. I'll handle it.
Arr, arr, invaders, I shall destroy thee and thine. Prepare to suffer grievously. Yar!
Alak seems surlier than usual. Oh yeah, probably overthinking that argument with the inspector earlier.
Ho ho! You have successfully deflected my initial attack, fiend, but prepare to be annihilated by my follow-up. Unhand me, sir!
Gladly.
Nice, just literally unhands him.
Oh, they have history?
No, not literally.
Do they ever? We asked Alak to have a clandestine parley with Inspector Raff to find out if the pirate hunters might be planning a move on us. Get info. Raff went for the same reason, to get some info on the sly.
And
the fools went and fell in love.
What? Stars, what have I done?
Notorious pirate hunter. The kind of scenario that's cute on the hollows, but out here in the real galaxy, doomed from the get-go, alas.
Look at him, he's all happy that he's got his little component of the droid. Aha! Now I have definitive evidence of criminal activity.
Oh, buzz and barst. Not now, Officer Rado.
Officer?
After my last trial, I had to agree to have a court-assigned officer with me at all times. It's a drag, really, but anything illegal that happens, he's implicated in by being present, so he never gets far in his citations.
How the hell does that work?
Best to just ignore him. He always shuts up after a little while.
Wait, is that why the song says you always have the law on your back? What's happening? We're under attack, but we can't figure out who's shooting at us.
Come on, come on! Why in the blazes not?
This stinking ship uses some kind of archaic tech that we can't make sense of. And the attackers are behind us, so we can't see them through the viewports. So we're stuck waiting for them to either blow us up or come into... What the?
By the void. We're being attacked by our own ship.
Nice. The Dan Gracks are no fools, man.
You know, for the ship of someone I hate with every cell in my incredible body, it handles pretty smooth, I must say.
Aren't you worried about the damage we're doing to our own ship? It's ancient Tund technology.
Fire, fire, bang, bang, ha ha, chuck, 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 fire!
He's amazing.
Exactly. Which means they won't be accessing its controls anytime soon. And anyway, we have come into possession of a whole new ship to call our own.
Ah, but you forgot about the pilot.
We can't take much more of this.
I know, but these controls don't make any sense.
I can explain.
Why is there a tiny metal head around your neck? I doubt that, but what we really need is for the droid to explain what's so funny. Gladly. This is Tund Tech, my dear saboteurs. You have no hope of accessing any of these controls, unless one of you knows how to use the Force. Ha 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 ha. Ugh, alright. I'm not sure I'll be of much use in any way.
Wait, really? You're kidding, right?
We still need someone on the guns. Corman, take the kid and go back to the gunner station. See what you can...
But what if...
Go!
You do realize that utilizing a weapon system will be in violation of...
Not
now, Rado. These controls require the Force to unlock too, and we're about to get blown out of the sky in case you hadn't...
Ah! They're just getting rumbled. Ah, Karkstar. 1 kablooey kazam! 2 kablooey! 2 kazam kazim! 3, 4, 5 kaboomy kaboom! I can't watch. That ship had so much cool stuff on it. Then again, you're only landing about 1 in every 40 shots, so...
That's quite alright, Lavalux. It's time to see what this ship's bigger artillery can do. Ready, Dern? Excellent, then. Light them up!
Incoming! Ah!
But that's impossible!
Bada 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 ba! What's happening? They're heading right for us.
Return fire! Battle stations, you pathetic flea-bitten denizens of the Holy Void!
Amazing, they're just strafing each other.
Rear cannons, fire!
Not bad, kid, but we're gonna have to...
Maz, our shields can't take another barrage like that. And I don't think we have the firepower to make up for all the hits they've gotten on us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Get the Kriz box out of here?
No. Divert all power to forward shields. Maz, if you keep this up, we're gonna crash.
Not if we blast them out of the sky first. All power to front cannons. Release the torpedo. Huh?
Who's this now? That was a warning shot to both of you.
This is Inspector Raph Thatchburn, letting you know you're both in violation of the Galactic Airspace Code of Conduct, and therefore under arrest by the authority of the Galactic Anti-Piracy Command.
The Galactic who now? Oh my goodness, and you have like a mutated Rancor hanging out with you? What is going on?
It's Thatchburn! Pull away, we don't want that heat!
Uh-huh, see ya, Raph. Sorry to interrupt your reunion, Alak, but we are out of here.
Oh, Thatchburn. You can't just show up and announce and expect anything other than that to happen, though. This is great. I love just the empty space in front of him.
Well, looks like we're stuck on this cursed pile of archaic Tun junk for a while longer. But Abadu is still on the scabbard, and we don't leave crew members behind. Plus, I want my ship back.
How will we find them?
I know Arkik's old haunts. We can start there. And I'm sure Abadu will be reaching out with more info soon. In the meantime, get some rest. As much as you can on this creep heap anyway. We're all gonna need it. And Alak, take apart that droid and see if he's got any secrets for us, okay?
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, and kid, a word. How long have you known?
That you're force sensitive, Padawan Sav Maligan?
All along, of course. She knows my name. I do pay attention, you know. But anyway, here's the thing. I thought this was just going to be a quick little jaunt, but clearly that's not the case anymore. Maz Kanata knows my name. Nothing else matters, not really. And as you've seen, the danger is real. You might die. We all might die. The Dank Grax are eccentric, but don't be fooled. They're vicious and will do whatever it takes to get what they want. And I know your master isn't going to like it. All Cactorf, right? He's a pain, but we can figure out something to tell him. Point is, I need your help. I'm in.
Just immediately. Oh, Sav Maligan. I feel like almost a little bit too... What's the word? Too eager to take on the adventures and might find themselves in a situation that they weren't, like, emotionally prepared for. I don't know. Like, Yoda cautioned Luke on Dagobah when he first sought him out about being too headstrong, about seeking out adventure, and how it's not the Jedi way, and that there's a reason for that, and that it can lead to a downfall, it can lead to other people getting hurt in your wake, and that is definitely not the Jedi way. 100% Napcakes. I love the idea of a Jedi hanging out with pirates. Yeah, it's a great concept. I'm just worried for Sav as a character, thinking they might go through a rough path if they're not careful here. Slippery slopes and all that. Have a good night to Silas and Sawyer. I'm glad you guys could tune in this time. And you made it all the way to the end. The trap is sprung, because that's all we've got this week for Comics with Katarn. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream where I read Darth Vader issue number 30, you'll definitely want to catch that, because that was awesome. And the replay will be hitting YouTube momentarily. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.